Hold on a bloody minute! I seen your act! I ain't done nothing you not done!
Black Mask, put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
I don't keep tabs on every geezer with a grudge. You're not a popular bloke in this town.
You're running out of time.
Wait. Lacey Towers. There was a murder. It was supposed to be his same house. Or Black Mask. He's got problems of his own, I'd say. Someone broke in there.
It appears the game is over before it even begins.
I'm not playing games, Slade. Hi guys, thank you for watching. This is my first attempt at Batman, and I have a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. Now, the reason why I'm adding this little bit here right now is that I tend to notice when they do redub scenes, a lot of people, particularly the viewers in the comments section, seem to kind of misunderstand what they're going for a particular scene. So I'm kind of hoping that you guys stuck around long enough to hear this. So what I say will put the video in perspective. First off, let me get this out of clear. I'm not trying to imitate nor sound like Roger Craig Smith. Now, I did keep the growl that Roger Craig Smith does because you could see Batman is very physically angry. He looks angry. And so keeping the growl is just kind of dubbing reasons. It's just better to be consistent. Now, I originally wanted to do this dubbing Penguin and Deathstroke, but I found Nolan North's Cockney accent to be way too intimidating, and I didn't want to do without it because now I can't hear Penguin without that Cockney accent, and I couldn't do it, I didn't want to try it, so I left Penguin alone. I actually did have a recorded line for Deathstroke, but when I came in to edit it in, it came out messy sounding. It was just better that I didn't. Even that last Batman line, you can kind of tell. I had a little bit of trouble getting that one in and making it sound clean. So that one was a bit difficult. The Deathstroke one, I'll show you how it would have sounded. This is how it would have sounded if I got the Deathstroke line in. It appears the game is over before it even begins. That's pretty much more or less what it would have sounded like if I stayed with Deathstroke. Now, why am I doing this? Why Arkham Origins? One, I think I would have had a better luck doing this than Kevin Conroy from like the animated series or Arkham City. For two reasons. One, Kevin Conroy is a much older Batman. He sounds older. I was lucky to get that kind of deep for Roger Craig Smith's Batman. Second, people are very protective of Kevin Conroy's Batman. It's kind of insane. Yes, Conroy is an awesome Batman, but the fan protection to him has kind of denied a lot of people from trying to step in and do their own Batman because everybody keeps trying to level up to Kevin Conroy. If you're going to level up to Conroy, then what's the point? It's the same with Roger Craig Smith, Jason O'Mara. Although Bruce Greenwood didn't really get a lot of negative attention like Craig Smith did when he was stepping in for Arkham Origins for the younger Batman. Different reasons, I know, but I love Conroy. I grew up with Conroy. I grew up with Conroy and Keaton as my Batman. But I'm not opposed to hearing new voices for Batman as well, and I kind of wish fans would not be so quick to jump down someone's throat just because they don't sound like Kevin Conroy. So for the safety of having that a little less, I did Roger Craig Smith's Batman, because I figured there'd be a little less backlash to it. Another reason, and kind of the most important, is that he's a younger Batman. That's probably what I'm going to be able to get away with. I mean, look at all the other actors with Batman. I think like most of them are in their late 20s or early 30s. I think Greenwood was in his 40s when he played Batman for Under the Red Hood and Young Justice. I can't quite know how old Kevin Conroy was, but there was no way he was in his early 20s when he's playing the role. Maybe he was. I don't know. But I tend to notice that the actors they hired to play Batman are like in their 30s and up because they can reach that lower level of deep voice. Even, I think Craig Smith is in his 30s? Roger Craig Smith? I'm not totally certain. But he was even playing a younger Batman. He's got more gravel and deep than I did. So, big reason why I chose Arkham Origins Batman is because it's a younger, inexperienced Batman. I'm only 23, and this is about as deep voice again. In fact, I had a lot of difficulty with that last line for some reason. I couldn't hit that lower level of deep. So I had to walk away and just kind of talk in a very deep voice for about 5 minutes straight, just repeating the line, "I'm not playing games, Slade," over and over and over until my vocal cords could become accustomed to the sound. Walk back in, hit record, and went straight with, "I'm not playing games, Slade." And I kind of really can't do it now than I could earlier because my vocal cords aren't used to hitting that deep of a level. So, I had a better shot at Craig Smith's Batman than I did with Conroy or even Greenwood. Now, why? Because Batman is my favorite character. At least the favorite from DC, with Spider-Man from Marvel being close second. I know, Ghost Rider is... I like Ghost Rider, but he's not in my top 2. He's my 3rd or 4th, maybe, from Marvel. Which is ironic considering the story probably most of you know me for. But, I know, weird things. Anyway, I want to finally have to, whether it's a fan dub or full production, be able to voice Batman. And that's a big reign to step into, and a lot of people jump down a lot of actors' throats if they try to take him for Kevin Conroy. So it's not exactly a very easy reign to step into. I mean, heck, look at all the... Well, even I was joined with the attention of Ben Affleck. I mean, we haven't even seen his performance yet. I mean, I'm skeptic. I'm guarded optimism. I'm hoping Affleck will pull a decent job. And I know a lot of people like Christian Bale, but a lot of people couldn't get over his voice. It's a very tough role to step into because there's so much protectiveness around it. I want to one day be able to voice Batman and do my own interpretation of Batman. So this is what this video was. It's not an imitation of Craig Smith. This is my Batman. This is me honing my voice to create my own Batman voice. My voice for The Dark Knight, whether in a fan production or a paid production. This is the first, hopefully many to come, test for my Batman voice. I might do some scenes. I might be a little brave and do a Conroy Batman, but I'll have to definitely include some of this, and I'm not trying to imitate Kevin Conroy. I'm trying to build my own voice. I don't think it would save me anyway, but I think it would help put things in perspective. Thank you guys for listening to this thing. I know it was longer than the scene itself, but I figure it was very important to let people who stuck around long enough to see the scene all the way through to know why I did this and what I want to become with it in the future. Thank you guys, and goodbye.